Yo, what's up, my DGen family? What's going on? Let's have a look at JASMY this evening. Up one spot in rank to 89, down 5.8% on the evening. A lot of people are asking me why altcoins are kind of dumping a little bit, guys. Right now, Bitcoin is sucking all the oxygen out of the room, right? All the liquidity is flowing into Bitcoin, and we're going to get into that a little bit, but I wouldn't say altcoins are dumping. They're just having a minor correction. Everything's single digits, really, for the most part. So it's not really anything to scoff at. $957.87 million market cap. The volume is up nicely, though. 285.13 million. 1 cent 978. Guys, I know that it can seem tedious and stuff like that, always around that 2 cent to 1 cent 9 level. But you know what? It felt the exact same way just before, back when JASMY was 206, 207. And then we broke out and ran up 500% inside of a couple of weeks, right? So, I mean, take that for what it's worth. We will look back at this and go, remember when we were at like 1 cent 9, 2 cents for what felt like 5 years? You know, that's going to be something we'll talk about down the road, but I'll get into that in another video. All right, let's get over to the JASMY chart and have a look at the damage, shall we? All right, so people have been asking me, is this a good DCA opportunity on a JASMY, a good entry point? In my personal opinion, obviously, I can't give you financial advice, but for me, it is a good entry point into JASMY. We closed below the 100-day SMA, but we closed above the 30-day SMA, which is bullish for me. For me, the crucial level is staying above this 30-day SMA because it was very violent back here in terms of rejection. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times we rejected very hard off of there. We do not want to fall back below the 30-day SMA and start having it act as resistance again. We can fall below it, but we need to continue to close our candles above it, right? Until we have our break to the upside, which is coming, guys. But listen, altcoin season's not for a couple of months still, guys. Like, people really got to rein it in and relax a little bit. It's not time for altcoin season, right? We will see alts randomly melt up and set higher highs and higher lows and stuff like that in preparation for altcoin season. But as of right now, it's not altcoin season. So just relax, right? It's coming. It's coming. Let's go have a look over at the Bitcoin chart, guys. We had a very bullish close on Bitcoin, right as I projected we would. We had our breakout here. As you can see, you guys know, if you've been here for a while, you know I set this golden pocket up here a little while ago, and we closed inside of here, guys, between $94,000 and $95,000. I said that was going to be the next kind of target where we were going to meet some resistance. And we're doing just that, meeting a little bit of resistance. But we closed inside of this golden pocket, which is good. Who knows? Maybe we'll ping pong here for a couple of days before trying to test this golden pocket between $98,600 and $100,000. This is where we're going to start to meet some resistance, guys, in terms of breaking through that $100,000 level. We're going to have to wear down all those sell orders, all those shorts. We're going to have to, it's going to take some work on the bulls' behalf, but we can most certainly get there. That I'm not even worried about, guys. Now, over here, I pointed this out this morning, but I just wanted to kind of reiterate it, guys, because people say, well, JASMY has no utility. This is directly from Hara himself. He says, talking about the Upbit Korea listing for JASMY, guys, the largest exchange in Korea, over 9 million users. JASMY's just been listed there. He says, we will continue to work towards expanding our business in Korea so that we can also expand transactions in Korea. To develop our own chain, Junction, and here's the key part here, guys, JASMY's utility, JASMY utility that will act as a reserve currency on top of Junction, okay? So JASMY is, in fact, going to be the reserve currency, the utility coin of Junction's ecosystem, JASMY's ecosystem, okay? They're layer 2 Junction. JASMY is the reserve currency, in Junction, okay? So we can put that to rest. People can stop saying Jasmy and Janction have nothing to do with each other. You know, like there's no Janction coin, guys. There's not going to be a Janction coin. I don't know why some people think that, right? But Jasmy is the utility token inside the Janction ecosystem, okay? So we have cleared that up. This is from Hara himself. Again, this is not from some YouTuber. This is not from someone over on X, not some community member. This is from the man, the myth, the legend himself, Hara-san, okay? So moving over here, we have DMV Boss says, big news for Jasmy holders. As we touched on already, South Korea's largest exchange, Upbit, has officially listed Jasmy. This marks a huge milestone and unlocks even more potential for growth. Increased exposure listing on Upbit brings Jasmy to one of the Asia's largest crypto markets. Okay, that's the magnitude of what we're talking about here. Massive liquidity, now accessible to over 9 million active traders on the Upbit platform. Broader adoption, more listings equals more trust, more holders, and more growth. Bull market ready. Timing couldn't be better as Jasmy gains momentum. You absolutely love to see it. All right, so let's get into the integration of the My Number card, guys, from our dear friend Neo-san. He says, via iTrust from Cybertrust Japan aligns with the Japanese digital agency's strategy to revitalize regional areas by associating Jasmy's technology with the National Identification System. It will secure and optimize the use of data for advanced digital services while meeting the specific needs of local communities. If you don't know what the My Number card is, guys, Jasmy's technology is integrated into the My Number card. The My Number card is an all-in-one identification service in Japan. They're also launching one in Europe as well. Now, they're going to have the your driver's license integrated into this, your medical records, all-in-one service, your banking, right? That is the plan for them, to have an all-in-one card kind of thing. Your cell phone, it's going to be integrated with Jasmy's technology into the Apple iPhone in March of this coming up 2025. So that is what a quick breakdown of what the My Number card is: storing safely and securely individuals' data, making it yours, essentially, right? Connected to the personal data locker, which will increase the value of your Jasmy tokens. The use of the My Number card for strict authentication paves the way for the adoption of local currencies such as the JPYD, the DD coin, and of course, Jasmy coin, as well as regional points systems. This will promote local consumption and stimulate regional economies, thereby addressing economic revitalization priorities by integrating these solutions into the wallet. Yes, the Jasmy Super Wallet. That is right, where Jasmy coin and stablecoins coexist. This initiative also supports the transition to a decentralized economy while strengthening community resilience. Thanks to iTrust and Jasmy's personal data locker, the PDL, users' personal data will be secured for every interaction in daily life. That's why I've been saying, guys, this is going to, Jasmy's technology, Janction, is going to provide you the ability to create passive income for yourself simply by living your life, right? This approach will ensure that citizens remain in control of their platinum data, aligning the initiative with the vision of a digital society that respects privacy and individual rights. This enhanced security will strengthen users' trust in digital systems, an essential factor for accelerating the adoption of technologies in both rural and urban areas. By bringing together technological players like Jasmy and Cybertrust, the Japanese digital agency fosters effective public-private collaboration that will develop new use cases addressing specific regional needs, while providing practical, secure, and accessible services to the entire population. All of these efforts reflect a harmonious vision of the digitalization through concrete and useful use cases. To simplify and secure daily life, Thanks to cutting-edge technology, JASMY's famous Web 2 to Web 3 bridge has arrived. You absolutely love to see it, guys. So if you ain't got it by now, you just ain't getting it, guys. If you're new to the JASMY community, guys, you are definitely in the right place for all of your JASMY news and updates. Also, welcome to the JASMY community. I know there's a lot of new retail investors coming into the space. And also, there has been a mass influx of people subscribing to the channel. So I also would like to say welcome to the channel. Welcome to the community. Thank you for being here. Guys, if you're new here, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Let's continue to push this channel up to 10K subs. Also, guys, we do have other services over on the Patreon. If you want to schedule one-on-ones with me, if you need help structuring your portfolio, maximizing your potential ROI, if you need help creating an exit strategy, profit-taking strategy, compounding gains, we help you there as well, making sure you're ready to go in terms of taking your profits and walking away from this bull run with your profits in hand, right? Do not get left behind. Do not get stuck. Not being able to identify where liquidity is in the market to set your sell orders, guys, because if you don't know what you're doing, you can set all the sell orders you want, but they will not fill if there's no buyers on the other end. You need to have a strategy, you need to have a plan, or you will end up holding your altcoins until the next bull run in 2028, 2029. Don't be that guy. It's not fun. Believe me, been there, done that. So schedule your one-on-ones with me, guys, over on the Patreon. We also do group Zoom calls every single day where we all get together. We talk about all of that stuff, compounding gains, passive income, guys, operating nodes. We had a great conversation last night talking about node operations, and we also do DeFi staking. We do all kinds of stuff like that, guys. So if you want to try to generate passive income that way, definitely jump over, join our Zoom calls. Again, we do them on a daily basis over on the Patreon. We also help, again, with portfolio structure, taxes and tax implications. If you need help learning self-custody and cold storage wallets, how stable coins work, converting crypto back into fiat at the end of the day. And if you need help being proactive with your bank, because if you send money to your bank, 6 digits, there is a strong possibility your bank will freeze your account coming from a crypto exchange because they label it suspicious activity. There is nothing worse than making life-changing wealth in crypto, sending it to your bank account, and having the bank freeze your account and making you run through hoops for the next year trying to get your money from them, right? It's not fun. It happens all the time. So do not sleep on that. Be proactive. We have ways to work with your bank to make sure you do not run into any problems at that time. Be proactive, guys. The Patreon link is down below. Like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one.